Hi everybody, this is upper body for tomorrow. So I have a pair of heavy dumbbells and a pair of light dumbbells and a mat. So there were a lot of questions about the leg routine that I sent this morning, and I'm going to tell you that those are all very valid questions, right? So I was thinking we are going to keep the model in such a way that we try to do as heavy weights as possible in the first portion, and then we do cardio after. So we are going to do this exercise, or I am, and I'm going to wait for a minute and do another set, and that's how the whole workout should work, right? So it's bent over row, and it's these 4 sets of, I think 15. So you do 15 repetitions, you rest for a minute, and you do it again and again until you're done with this exercise, and then you move on to the next one. So this one here, bent over row. So when you have the dumbbells in your hands, typically the legs are a little closer, right? If the legs were here, they get in the way of the dumbbells. So legs a little closer, slight bend in the knee, spine elongated with the weight in the heels, shoulders, elbows, come down. Really let the lats open up and pull, come down. Especially if you have light weights, right? You can make it work even better by really focusing on the entire movement. Pull back. Back. So this is your dumbbell bent over row. So now I'm going to lay on my back and see if you want to bring those weights to be on top of you. It's better to bring them up when you're seated. Well, I'm going to do a floor press. So arms are up in the air, elbows down, until your tricep touch the mat and or the floor. Press up. Squeeze the chest. Do it again. Press up. Again, take your time, right? Especially if the weights are not super heavy. Take your time. Maybe do more repetitions. You want to feel the engagement. You want to feel the run. So those are the 2 prime movements. Beyond that, I have a pair of lighter weights I'm going to use for biceps and triceps. So this one here was a dumbbell floor press. Lighter weights, we have a superset. So we're going to do, I believe 15 and 15, but the numbers will be written for you. Those are hammer curls, right? So you see the shoulders, nice and stacked. Elbows are not moving. Bicep, contracts at the very top. Control the descent, but full extension or full release before you bring it back. So when you're done with this movement, immediately without a rest, you're gonna bring the weights up. So this one here is called scalp crushers, right? And you're gonna bring those elbows or the hands down towards your shoulders and then keep the arms straight for the same amount of repetitions, which is as many as possible as to come to almost failure, right? So scalp crushers in lying down position that follow hammer curls immediately. So after the 2 movements, which are back to back, you take a rest, then you do bicep and tricep together. That's a superset. So that's the lifting portion of this class. Following is going to be the cardio portion. All right, so these movements here is a bit unusual, right? So sometimes we're going to do cardio and we're jumping around and we're running and we're doing things, and then sometimes we're going to use the dumbbells to make the workouts a little bit more interesting. And even though this is cardio portion, there's still a fair amount of shoulders, right? So I'm going to go 10 bent over rows, immediately followed by 10 overhead presses. Then I'm going to do 10 suicide plank, followed by 20 sit-ups. And then there's a portion there that says run, right? So now, I know some of you today were doing the hills. I know some of you were walking outside. Maybe you're stuck at home. You could run on the spot. You could do, again, jumping jacks, all sorts of lunges, half jacks, anything that you want. You can go step up and down a chair for the, the 1 to 2 minutes interval that you're supposed to do cardio before you do that low weight. And you repeat this until you have no time left. So this one here was the same bent over row that I did earlier, right? So we go 10, 9. So note that I go a little bit faster here because I'm really trying to get my heart rate up, right? I believe this is about 10. Then you flip those up, up. Bum and belly tight for this one here. Press back a little bit. After the shoulder press, my shoulders are pretty tired, so either from the toes or from the knees, suicide plank. Hands out. Turn around, sit-ups. Let's just imagine those are the 20 required. I had to go for one, jumping jacks on the spot, 1 minute on the timer. Rest and repeat.